Hey guys, Alfie here. What's it all about? Well, today is a travel day. Today we are heading to the great state of Tennessee, to my favorite city, Memphis. You know, I like to say, when the curtain has fallen, adventure is calling. And now, a travel day with you and me to the great state of Tennessee, because Alfie Offstage starts now. So, Memphis, Tennessee. One of the things you'll probably learn most is that I'm in Memphis a lot for various reasons, not only music related. I have friends there. It is a place that I feel like I'm home. You know, it's always the often running line with me that I am so Memphis and love Memphis so much I named my daughter Memphis, and that is true. I did name my daughter Memphis Rose after the city I love so much. Thank God I didn't love Hoboken, because that would be a very weird name for a child. Insert your own jokes there. But yeah, so going to Memphis, and that's going to be exciting. I'm excited about this trip. I'm going to be talking to some very important people, some people very influential in revitalizing the South Main district. That is on Main Street in Memphis, where some of the greatest small businesses are, and a group of people that have really done a wonderful job to revitalize that area, but also are on the forefront of great things to come in the city of Memphis. And so we'll be doing that, and we'll probably, I know we'll be going to see some great live music, and whatever else I can do. I'll be treasure hunting while I'm there as well. I'm just looking forward to showing you around the city I love so much. I have to tell you, it is cold already in Orlando, but apparently it is going to be 25 when I get to Memphis, so I am not looking forward to that, although I do love cold weather. One of the things about me is that no matter when I travel, I park up here so I can see my raccoon buddies. We're going down into the tunnel.
Terminal.
Memphis, and I am standing at my baggage claim because I have too much stuff to just fit in a checked bag. So we will wait, get the rental car, and see what else we can get into. Well, we are downtown Memphis, actually at the corner of Beale Street and South Front Street by the Orpheum Theater. Directly ahead, see that building up there that says Hotel Chiska, was actually where Dewey Phillips and his WHBQ Red Hot and Blue Memphis radio show first broadcast to Elvis. That's Alright Mama. That's where it was broadcast from. Right there, friends, on the mezzanine level of the Hotel Chiska. Right there. Right there. History was made. Well, I am officially walking in Memphis. I'm a little further than 10 feet off of Beale, but we're walking. Gonna check out the South Main District, show you guys some cool stuff. It's really just one of those places that just, I don't know, I say it all the time, feels like home. One of the things I'm sure people aren't too familiar with if you've never been to Memphis, that there is actually a cable car or trolley style system that runs through the downtown Memphis area. Now, when I first started coming to Memphis, this was not the best area many years ago, but it has greatly improved. There are a number of incredible people that have really just come together to make the city great. There's so much history. And it's really alive. You can see how alive the city is, more so than it used to be. I mean, it's kind of one of those deals where it's not extremely busy at the moment. People are still at work, but the crime is down. Loitering is down. Not seeing as many homeless people right now on South Main. Just really seems like they're doing an incredible job. And I love it here. Well, it wouldn't be a trip to Memphis without talking about the incredible arcade restaurant. As you can see, so classic. Yep, Elvis ate there. There's a booth in the back, actually closest to the side door over on this side, because once his fame started popping off a little bit, he realized that he needed to be able to make a quick getaway. So he could see himself in the reflection in the mirror, and he could see who came in the front door and if any screaming girls came his way. Well, he would make sure to make a swift exit out that side door, just underneath of that blue arcade restaurant sign. The price of fame. That's right, friends. Just inside that door, Elvis would sit facing the back to the mirror outside the incredible arcade restaurant right here in Memphis. Now, one of the places that I tend to spend a lot of time when I'm in Memphis, reflecting on the city's great history and really the history of all people in Memphis and all people in the United States during the civil rights movement. I spent a lot of time at the Lorraine Motel
Generally a little later than right now. But if you know your history, you know that it is the location where Dr. Martin Luther King was shot. Now, one of the things they recently acquired was the building across the street, and they offer a view from where James Earl Ray was standing when he shot Dr. King. If you can see just beyond up there in the corner of that building, you can see a little blue landing and some glass. Across the street to where Dr. King was standing. Memphis is rich with history, not just with Elvis, not just with the blues, but a movement of people that just, it definitely humbles you.
Yeah, I have a dream.
One of the other great things about Memphis, as far as them keeping things historic, is that a lot of the brick buildings still have the original advertising on it, which I absolutely love to do, is to come and check out all the original advertising on the side of buildings. One of the things I'm going to definitely do when I'm here, my friend Andrew kind of got me into this, is to take old pictures and match them up with what the place looks like now. I love the then and now things. So we're going to do a bunch of that. Really neat what they've done with these buildings. Take these old buildings and turn them into really neat upscale apartments. I don't know when the cable cars run. Trolleys, cable cars, whatever you want to call them. I've actually not had the pleasure of all the years of being in Memphis, not had the pleasure of riding a cable car. Over here we got the Memphis Bravest. One of the downtown Memphis fire departments right here. You can see some of that great imagery I'm talking about on the building. So cool. They're having a private party at South of Beale, but they were really nice to let me come in before the party gets here at 6 so I could have a drink and a little snack before we go back out. But if you're ever in Memphis, check out SOB on South Main Street, South of Beale. The duck fried rice. That's where it's at. Duck fried rice. It's amazing. Telling you right now, the duck fried rice, some teriyaki cauliflower. Do it. Well, that was delicious. SOB, or South of Beale, as they call it, never disappoints. I had the teriyaki cauliflower, as you saw, and I had the duck fried rice. The egg on top, I asked for over medium. I should have just got it over easy. Get all that goopy yolk goodness in there. But alas, As it came out of my mouth and she walked away, I said to myself, I should have said over easy. I wasn't thinking. I did also wash it down with a wonderful jalapeno cucumber margarita, because that's the drink I get when I go there. You know, I heard that Robert Carradine, you might remember him from Revenge of the Nerds. Yeah, I guess he was on Lizzie McGuire as well. I remember him from Revenge of the Nerds. That's my generation. He took his own life today. Very sad. And Martin Short's daughter, Catherine, took her own life. A gunshot wound. Self-inflicted. Now, I have a personal connection to Marty Short. I had the wonderful honor of spending some time with Marty for about a half hour or so when we were both performing at the King Center in Melbourne. Me in the black box with a musical called I Love You, You're Perfect, Now Change, and Marty on tour as Jiminy Glick. Marty's a great guy. He's one of those people they say, you know, don't meet your idols. I idolized Martin Short as a kid. The Ed Grimley, all the SCTV stuff, just everything he did. Three Amigos. I love Marty Short. When I got to meet him, he was so kind. I walked down the hallway of the King Center out of my dressing room, and I hear, "Oh, young man." Funny enough, that's what Craig Diamond said to me in our last video, right? When we went to go see John. So I hear that, and yeah, it's sad, guys. Find somebody to talk to, find some help. Yeah, do yourself a favor and just, I don't know. I don't want to make this a sad video, but you know, find someone you can talk to. You know, people care. I know for sure people would rather listen to your problems than listen to your eulogy. So let's think about that. My heart goes out to both families, especially to my dear Marty Short. Sad. I am walking up the stairs to my apartment. My apartment is in the Stallion, which is funny because it's the ear of the horse. So what's that trying to tell me? Anyways, too many stairs, too much food. Well, guys, I think that's actually going to do it for me. I know I didn't film a whole bunch today. I had a lot of other stuff going on. You know, this is me off stage, so it is still some of my downtime. So I kind of err more towards doing the stuff I need to do and get done than filming sometimes, which is just makes sense, I think, to me. But I will be filming more here in Memphis. I just kind of took you around the places where I had to be around today. It wasn't supposed to be a big grand tour of Memphis or anything. It was just some of the buildings and places that I was next to. But I'm glad you guys came along. It was just kind of a quick little video today. Maybe you learned some stuff. Maybe you saw some stuff that you liked. That'd be great. If you like, go ahead and subscribe, follow, tell your friends about it. It's going to get more interesting, I promise. We're on the upswing on this. We're working all the kinks out and trying to take you guys along when I'm not on stage, clearly. But that being said, it was a long day for me of travel and getting some stuff settled here and taken care of, some business I needed to take care of, all stuff I did not want to film. I did go to a couple of antique stores. I bought a couple cool things. Maybe I'll download some of that stuff. I didn't take you guys in those antique stores and thrift stores. There's people on YouTube that do it and that's all they do. And I don't know if that's the kind of content you guys want me to do. It's just, I don't know. I mean, I'm a big time antique dealer. I was a big time antique dealer for a long time, but I'm a big time collector now. So, you know, I still buy and sell from time to time for certain collectors, but I don't know if that's what you guys want to see. Actually, in the comments, kind of put in there what you want to see. Some stuff that you might be interested in or might be interested for me to do. It's also very weird to not have my panel truck. I started this channel, and though we've only really done 2, there's actually a couple more that I filmed, you know, getting used to all this stuff that I've not put out yet, but having my panel truck is such a big part of it. The driving, and, you know, I can magnetize this camera to any surface in that old panel truck. But all in all, it was a good day today. You know, we got to see a couple little things. I got to do some work that you guys didn't get to see. I also, like I said, went to some cool antique stores. I'm really looking for more historic Memphis pieces. I love history, and I'm just trying to collect artifacts. I did buy the Peabody Hotel here in Memphis, the very famous hotel. If you're not familiar with that, maybe you've heard of the Peabody Ducks, the ducks that actually live on the roof of the hotel and come down the elevator, march the red carpet, and they jump inside of the fountain and they stay there all day. The world famous Peabody Ducks. Maybe you're familiar with those. Anyways, I was able to buy the original room numbers off the doors, which is really cool. I only bought one because it's room 301. It's good numbers. I like odd numbers. There was only like 6 of them, but I thought that was cool. I'm really looking for a room key of when they opened the Peabody, one of the original brass key fobs. I've been looking for one of those for a long time. So I'm really just trying to collect some Memphis history. I did get a cool bowling shirt from the 50s that says Memphis Auto Parts on the back, and it actually fits me. I'm very excited about that. I'll show you guys that. We'll just have some polo ties, just some different things I found, but you know, we'll do that in a different video. But thanks for traveling with me today. Again, it's been a long day for me. I'm tired. I've been up since about 3 o'clock this morning. There's a little bit of a time difference here. It's only an hour, but it's an hour enough of traveling today and walking the city, getting things done, and all that stuff just to make me just tired enough. So thanks for watching. We got more coming. I'm excited for you guys to see the things we have coming up. I'm so grateful you guys have been a part of this so far. I hope you're enjoying this. Again, like, follow, subscribe, put in the comments what you want to see me do. And yeah, I look forward to it. I hope we can really make this something cool. So from Alfie Offstage, we'll see you guys later. Take it easy. Bye-bye.